Hello everybody, and today we're going to talk about the Canoptic Tomb Sentinel. This has benefits from the Codex more than any other unit we have. Okay, as for dynasties, the only dynasty I would recommend you take with these is Sakutek. Simply because that heavy gun becomes so much more dangerous. Okay, so the main factor is you deep strike in, and you don't hit a force anymore, hit a freeze, which is awesome. So let's get to tactics now, shall we? The only stratagem I'd recommend you use with these is the reroll stratagem. So 6 will roll that one. Only reroll your dice if you get a 1 or a 2. Okay, and if you Sakutek, you get to 5+, you get to keep it. Okay. So the other one I would use this is Methodological Destruction. So if you have another Sakutek unit in your army, you can take a shot at something, wound it, use your 2 command point stratagem, and these things will be hitting on 2s. And if you use this, okay, they will be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. D6 shots, 3 damage each, strength 10 -4. Anything this thing will shoot at will die unless you got 2 up, 3 up inbound. So right now, Sakutek, the 2 stratagems, and this guy make these guys absolutely lethal. So tactics wise now, the same as the index. If you want to check out my index video up here, the strategies all carry over to these, just in case I missed something in this video. Always keep these 3 in reserve. Okay? No reason to put them on the board. And the other good thing about these, if you take 3 of them, okay, you have a way to have a detachment of Sakutek with just 1 small HQ. You know, I'm going to put everything else in there. So if you want like another dynasty, you want that 1 warlord to get your command points back, just take these as your anti-tank and a cheap warlord. Hide him in the corner somewhere. You got anti-psychic defense, anti-tank, and extremely fast objective grabbers now because of Sakutek. They can advance, and the weapon becomes an assault weapon. So basically, they can move 16 inches if you're lucky in your assault. So you got by objective, and still shoot the gun. So that's a little bit of cheese there. You can use these just to get that warlord in your army for the 5+ keep your command point. One thing I have to mention, the Triarch Stalker does not have the dynasty keyword. So Methodological Destruction will not work with this if you're Sakutek. So if you've got a full Sakutek army, you might want to use some Gauss and Mortals, just take a shot at a tank to put a wound on it, so you can use your 2 command point strategy, so your 2 Sentinels can hit on 2s, okay? And then use this guy as well, so you hit on 2s, roll 1s. Units you want to kill with the 2 Sentinels. These 2 are the bane of people's existence as Necrons, because anything that has more than 2 wounds is really difficult for Necrons to take out. And if you watch my destroy video up there, D3 wounds absolutely suck, okay? The thing that makes these so powerful is they do 3 wounds flat. So I would recommend, if you can, turn 1, but no later than turn 2, deep strike all 3 in, if you can. Within range of a unit has 3 wounds, like so. Take a pot shot with this, or maybe an immortal. If you really need that unit dead, say there's like 10 of them there, use your 2 command points. These guys will be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. So D6 shots first. I'm going to use the command point for this one. Right, so that's 16 shots in total. Oh, sorry, that's 12 shots in total. I'll just roll this twice, okay? Hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. It's a good job I used the Stalker. Okay, look at that, that's terrible rolling. What's wrong with you dice? All hits. Wounded on, after 6 nowadays, a freeze. Do you get 2s? So that's 5 dead from the first volley. So that's all I'm dead from start. And the next volley saves you to 10 there. Come on. All hit. You son of a bitch, these dice suck. Command point. I can't get the damage for this, oh well. The 2 dead. So I just killed 7 there. Terrible example. Never also made 2s in my life. But on a normal day they would have died, and if they don't, you go charge them. I recommend you deep strike these, if possible, always within cover. Okay, so let's try this. The 2 Sentinels are extremely good for killing HQs. Majority of the time, you probably will not expect you to deep strike one of these guys behind him. Okay, if you can get 2 there, it's quite difficult. Try and keep one in the front to stop coming forward or whatever, and try and get as close as you can. Like so. By doing that, right, you're able to snipe his HQ, because you'll be within 9 inches of him, hitting off 3s, wounding on 2s probably, because not many things out there tap for 6 that are under 10 wounds. So wherever that HQ is will die instantly. I've killed a lot of people by doing this, by deep striking 1 or 2 centipedes behind them, and 1 close by. But a key tip, if you ever do decide to run 2 Sentinels, you need to keep 3. 1 is just easy to take care of, doesn't do enough damage. 2 is a small threat, but 3 together, they are absolutely unkillable. They kill so much on the board, it's unbelievable. And now that they have the Psychotech Dynasty out, the fact that they can move and shoot their weapons and still hit off 3s is amazing. They serve me so well in the index. They've killed so much, and now they hit off 3s, and I can always advance them to get objectives. Let's just say, chuck them in there, chuck in these here. 2 should kill these, no problems. These would die. He would take this guy out, and if he doesn't, it's an Irish charge. Just say he survives with like 2 wounds. There, charge. 9 inches. Ah! Now he's dead. But in all fairness, if you deep strike behind an HQ, it's going to kill it. Okay? No matter what it is. Okay, the train I have right now is not the best to show you. But most boards, you should be able to deep strike these in cover. Like so. But you got to make sure at least 50% of the mod is covered. Very hard to pull it off with 3 models, but from this angle here, they'll all get a +1 cover. Because this one probably won't. This one will, because it's half covered. That one you barely see him. So on the second turn, or if you can, on your first turn, deep strike him in cover and shoot from there and stay there. Turn 2, turn 3, you want to run from cover to cover. And because they're Psychotech now, don't be afraid to advance roll them 15 inches and get cover to cover and shoot with a -1. Okay, so wherever they deep strike next to, will die. Turn 2, take out whatever targets you can, and keep them in cover and move from cover to cover. Another massive benefit now is that because they have Psychotech, they are extremely fast. They're able to get to an objective no problem and hold it, because they're so damn big. The best part of running these, they're normally only effective in groups of 3. So normally you take 3 of these anyway, just to have the stopping power you need. But by doing that, if you just throw in 1 HQ, the cheapest HQ you have, or an expensive one, whatever you want, you can make him your warlord, you can get your command points back. Once the heavy hitters are dead, they're basically unkillable. So maybe if you want to keep them in reserve till turn 2, if you really want, but I recommend getting them on the field as soon as possible. It doesn't matter if you lose 1 or 2 of these, because they should have done the damage the turn they come in. If you opponent spent a whole turn killing 2 of these, maybe 3 of them, it's worth it. Because the rest of the army down here will move up and do its thing. Remember, you always have to have synergy in your armies at high levels. These are perfect for grabbing objectives, the heavy hitters, they can snipe HQs, the anti-psychic defense, and it can take your opponent a lot of fight to kill them. So your opponent can easily burn a whole turn trying to deal with these. So there's like 5 things per there that make your army better if you use them correctly. The worst thing you can do is just chuck them there and not back them up with anything. If you just chuck them over there, like turn 1, you know, attack a tank over here, and then that's it. If that's it, they're gonna die. You want Wraiths coming up, you want Scarabs coming up, you want your Gauss Immortals, your Teslas, you want Veil of Darkness over. The idea with these is put lots of pressure on your opponent as soon as possible and hurt him as much as you possibly can. You want to cripple him turn 1. If your targets are these or this, I would probably attack these just because they're harder to kill for the rest of the army. The wounds will spill over. So if I add these come to the field at me turn 2, I'll deep strike these in here. I try to keep them in range of both. I shoot one at a time, obviously. This one will kill like that many. Him, that one. And now we can shoot at him, and then the rest of the army can shoot there. Because the wounds now will not be lost. So you can shoot this with all the Teslas, all the Gauss, and so on. Things like this you want to kill first, or anything with last cannons, or the last cannon equivalent. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the new updated video, and check out the old video as well, just in case you want to recap on the war tactics.